Yo guys, what's up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Kin Nasr Legends, and today I'm going to be showing you guys tips and how to download Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Faraday. So this is the game right here. The application name is Jujutsu Fanfara. It depends on what apps do you use to download Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Faraday. So here's my recommendation. Here there are two apps that you can use to download Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Faraday. First is Q app here. Now, I think you cannot download Q app from here if I remember correctly, is it? Yeah, so Q app is not on Google Play or maybe in Play Store. So you need to download Q app from here, Q app APK here, and you can just go to here, download it, download Q app, and you will get Q app. So after you download Q app, you can just search up Jujutsu Kaisen. And then here, as you guys can see, you can find it. The game is Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade from Sumzak Inc. And you just download it. There will be a button here that you can download here. As you can see in here, in this one it says open here right at the very bottom. But if you haven't downloaded the game, it will say downloads. And fun fact, if there is a new update to the game, you can just update the game in this application. You don't have to delete the game and download it again just for a new update. So you can just instantly update it from this game, so from this application. So if there's like a new update or a new patch version of this game, you can just go and download it from or update it from Q app. So you just go open, and as you guys can see, you can play it. So yeah, that's the first step. Now that is my first recommendation of the apps. Now if you guys are maybe using iPhone and you cannot download APK or you cannot download Q app from Google, now my second application recommendation is to use Tapt. So Tapt, it can be found in the Play Store or the App Store. So as you can see here, it says Tap Lite here. Yeah, so basically it depends on what phone are you using, because there are two versions. There are Tap Lite and Tap. My phone, I think it has the newer version of the Tap. So if in your phone it has two applications, which is Tap or Tap Lite, I advise you guys to use Tap Lite, because Tap Lite is the newest one. So basically, if you're trying to use Tap, this application will tell you to upgrade or update this application, and that update will turn into Tap Lite, which is the same thing, but I think it's much more newer version. But I think it just depends on your devices. Sometimes your Tap might need you to update to a new version, or maybe sometimes your Tap doesn't need to update. So yes, now yeah, Tap is much more confusing in my opinion, because there are two versions of it. So basically, I think I advise you guys to download on Q app, especially if you're in Android. But if you're in I'm sorry, there's like an internet connection internet problems. So basically, let me get this right. So if you guys especially have an iPhone, I advise you guys to download the game from Tap. So let's just go from Tap Lite or Tap. I'm just show you guys that both of them have Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Faraday. See, as you guys can see, it's right here. You can download it. But the thing is, if you are trying to download this game from an iPhone, you cannot download it, because in Tap it says that you need to be in Japan to use this. I've already tried using a VPN and it still doesn't work. So maybe these tips only work especially for Android users. If you're an iPhone user, I'm terribly sorry for you, because I think Tap doesn't really work on iPhones. But I think you can download Q apps and use Q apps. So I think if you are using an iOS, yes, iOS here, as you guys can see, there's iOS mentioned here. So if you're using iOS, I advise you guys to use Q app. But if you are an Android user, I advise you guys to use Tap. Alright, so I'm gonna just show you guys the Tap Lite versions. There's also Jujutsu Kaisen, I think. Yeah, Phantom Faraday, as you guys can see there. Yeah, you can get this as well. You just download it, and now that you have downloaded the game, it's here, right? You're gonna think that, oh yes, now I can play the game. But no, this game is only playable if you use a VPN Japan. So what type of VPN do you need to use to play this game? It is OVPN Spider. Here, this one, VPN proxy or VPN Spider. So why do I have to use a VPN? Because technically, this game, Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade, if you don't have a VPN, especially a server Japan VPN, you cannot play the game because this game can only be accessed if you are in Japan. So basically, if you're not in Japan, like for example, if you're in America, China, Indonesian, or somewhere else that is not on Japan, you cannot play this game. So basically, you need to download a VPN, a VPN that has Japan servers on it. But I recommend you guys to download a VPN Spider because most YouTubers and most Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parody player who is not on Japan uses this VPN. As you guys can see, there's like here US, blah 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 blah, Taiwan and stuff. Now you guys can just search Japan here, Japan. As you guys can see, type Japan, and then now here you have to find a server status that is alive. As you guys can see, most of them are alive. If it's like unknown, I'll show you guys which ones unknown. I think there's like unknown here. Yes, sometimes the server status will be shown as unknown, so I advise you guys to not use the server status that is unknown. I advise you guys to use a server status that is alive, because if you guys use a server status or a VPN status that is unknown, the game will be laggy. So yeah. And second of all, you need to find the most less ping. As you guys can see, there's like ping of 6 ms, 18 ms, 2 ms. Now here is the ping here, 2 ms. Wait, but let me deactivate it first. Sorry. Alright, so as you guys can see, I'm gonna just choose here 2 ms. Now you can see it from the notification here, authenticate, getting client and connected. Now if you have already seen that open VPN profile here and it says that it is connected, you can play the game. But sometimes when you try to use your VPN, there's going to be an ad that pop out. You just need to watch the whole ad and then you will get access to the VPN. Now after you use the VPN, you just go play the game. And as you guys can see, I'm sorry if the screen is flipped, so yeah. Here, you can play the game. I'll show you guys the proof, alright? Loading takes a bit of while. See, you can play the game. Now you're probably not gonna use this VPN after you play the game, right? Like for example, if you're already tired enough to play the game and maybe you want to take a rest, to go to sleep or something, or do something else activities, and you don't want to use the VPN anymore, it's easy. Just go to your notification right here, press this arrow and disconnect, and done. Easy. That's just it. Now you don't have the VPN anymore. Now I'm gonna show you guys the proof why you need to use VPN. If you don't use VPN, then you cannot play the game. Here's the difference. See here. Basically, if you use there's another step, another extra steps if you want to play this game. So basically, this game is basically 100% Japanese translations. There's no English, no other country translations. It's Japanese 100%. So I advise you guys to download Bubble Translate. Here, Bubble translates and then you go pick from Japanese to which language you want to use, as you guys can see, and then you just use start now. And as you guys can see, there's like here a little A button here. You can just go play the game, go use it. A communication error has occurred, back to the title. And yeah, you just need to press the A. But sometimes when you use this, when you press the button too much, it will play an ad. All you need to do is just watch over the ad, just like the VPN, and then you're done. The only you can just revert it back to normal. See, yeah, if you guys watch a lot, if you guys use this a lot, an ad will pop up, and you just need to press this X and you're safe. So yeah, if you wanna deactivate it, just go to the notification here. As you guys can see, there's a red button here, press it and done. So basically, guys, that's it. So basically, the summary is that you need to download Tap Lite or Tap, especially for Androids, I guess. Q app for iPhone users. Both users can use both of those applications, but it depends on if your devices needs a Japanese server, because most of my devices is okay with using Tap Lite, but my iPad, especially iPhones, yeah, I cannot download it from Tap. So I think it just depends on your devices. If you cannot download it, then I'm sorry. Maybe I think it's just your fate that you cannot play this game. But don't worry, guys. This game will eventually come out on global, so it's basically the same as Dokkan. Yeah, you can see there's the Japan here, and here's the global. Especially eventually this game will come out as global, but I think the banners and limited time banners and the events will be delayed. So basically, if there's a Utah banner on the Japanese version of this game, maybe the global version of this game, maybe we're still in the standard banners. So basically, we're gonna be delayed a few months apart from the Japanese server compared to the global servers. So I guess that's it. And basically, you need to download OVPN Spider. If you don't download this, I just show you guys the proof there that you cannot play the game because there's a communication error, aka you're not in Japan. So basically, you need to use a Japan server for OVPN Spider, or else you cannot play the game. And then there's Bubble Translate as well. This is an extra. If you guys can read Japanese, then yeah, I advise you guys do not download this app because it's a bit harmful if I remember correctly, but still it's alright. Most of these apps are not harmful. I mean, it can be generating a bunch of ads, but it will be fine. There's no virus or something. So basically, yeah, that's the summary. Download VPN Spider, Bubble Translate, Tap Lite, or Q app, and you can safely play the game. And yes, if you guys wanna watch my tips of rerolling, there's another video about that in my YouTube channel. You can just look at it, and yeah. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.